paddlers. It's Steve from Umiak Outfitters, here to talk about stand-up paddleboards. This year, Umiak is bringing in some great brands from Pau Hana, Surf Tech, Red Paddleboard, and more. So today we're going to talk about the Pau Hana board. This is a 10-foot board, 32 inches wide, and 4.5 inches thick. That 4.5 or actually 4.25 inches thick. That gives us lots of stability, along with that 32 inches wide. This is a boat you can move around on and have lots of fun out on the water. Very popular with the ladies for doing their yoga on the board. We can move around, we can lay down on the board. Super stable. Yet this board is also a board we can take out in the surf as well as flat water paddling. Very versatile craft. Let's look at the bottom of the board. Turn this over. This is a planing hull board. So you're going to find that the front of the board has a little upward rocker to it. That'll allow us to, when we get out into surf, to be able to change directions very easily, creating the front of the board to be nice and loose on the wave. This board has multiple fin boxes in the back so that we can use a variety of different fins depending on the condition that you're going to be using. So here we have a touring fin that will drop right into the main fin box, and that'll give us great tracking on flat water conditions. If we take it to the ocean and we want to use thruster fins, these are individual fins that we can put either forward on the board or further back depending on the wave size, and this will give us control as we're doing cutbacks on large waves. This board also has large insets for folks that want to try the new foils, where we can get up on top of a wave and the entire board will be off the water and accelerate down. Lots of fun for the more advanced paddler. Many of you ask about how these boards are built. Most boards start with a plank of foam shaped out by a master shaper or surfer who designs the board and its performance. They'll shape the foam and then wrap that foam with fiberglass cloth. On the areas where we need extra reinforcement around the rail of the board, on the nose or the tail of the board, we're adding extra reinforcement. On the top of the board, in this case, we're adding a veneer that gives it a nice finish and attractive look. After that, the board is painted or put on a polymer finish to give it a nice hard surface, and then finally finished with a nice foam deck. In this case here, Pau Hana has put on this beautiful shape, gives it a stunning look. In the center of the board, we have a nice carry handle, makes it easy for lifting, carrying, putting on and off the car. The Ohana from Pau Hana weighs in at about 25 pounds. One of the nice features that you'll find on Pau Hana boards that we don't see on many other boards is these attachment points. They're threaded insets that we can put accessories along the board. Here's an example of some of the nets that will fit on the front. You can put your life jacket, your dry bag, some accessories under there, or we just have a simple bungee cord. We put in an X form so we can put our gear in there. You might also consider putting a GoPro attachment on here, or a fishing rod if we're out fishing. Maybe it's a paddle holder so that we can have our paddle, park it in the little paddle holder where we're out fishing, or maybe doing yoga on the board. On the stern of the board, there will be an attachment for attaching a leash. A leash is generally hooked to either our ankle or our calf and attached to the rear of the board, so if we fall off the board cannot pull away from us in the wind. Anytime you're in choppy water and rough conditions, a leash is an essential item. Another essential item that we're going to want to have with us, of course, is our paddle and our life jacket. My preference for paddling is a nice lightweight carbon fiber paddle with an adjustable length. We change the length based on the paddler's height, then we go to the top of our wrist, and that way we have a proper size paddle for our paddling position. I also prefer to use an inflatable life jacket. This is a jacket that we can wear around our waist. We have it right out in front of us. If we fall in the water and we need flotation, we pull the cord and the life jacket blows up. We have a cartridge in here that will self-inflate it, and we just pop it over our head, and we're nice and safe out on the water. Thanks for watching our video on Pau Hana stand-up paddleboards. Come on out to Umiak Outfitters in Stowe, Vermont. We have a test paddle pond behind the store. We're happy to show you our great selection of Pau Hana, Surf Tech, and Red paddleboards. We're excited for this summer to share with you some fun stand-up paddleboarding out on the water this year. Come on by Umiak Outfitters in Stowe. Check us out on our website at umiak.com. Thanks for watching.